Build your own tearjerker. We will be doing 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So lead actor, supporting actor, writer, director, composer.
I'm trying to think of my lead actor. I think this actor is very strong. I don't know if he's been in any tearjerkers, but I'm going to go with it anyway because he popped into my brain and I'm having trouble thinking of anybody else. And so I'm going to go with Michael Shannon.
Ooh, Michael Shannon. Good choice, good choice. But you know what? I'm going to go Michael B. Jordan.
Nice. You know, I really need to watch Creed 2 before Creed 3 comes out.
Absolutely. Creed 2 is great. The Creed movies are severely underrated.
I think for supporting actor, I'm going to go with an actress. They've actually done a movie together. But I'm going to go with Jessica Chastain. They did Take Shelter together already, but I think they're a good pair. And she's a strong actress, too.
Very good choice. Very good choice. I'm going to go with an actress, too. I think I'm going to go with Naomi Harris.
Oh, interesting.
She's, in my opinion, she's a very underrated actor. And she's a chameleon. She's almost like Gary Oldman-esque, where she just becomes whoever she's playing, and you forget that it's Naomi Harris. All right, so
she's in Moonlight, right?
Yeah, she's in Moonlight. I didn't see Moonlight, but yeah, she's in Moonlight.
Well, again, if you just comparing Skyfall to Moonlight, 2 completely different characters, and she did an amazing job in both. All right, so screenwriter. I don't know who else I would choose. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Aaron Sorkin. He's the only name that I can really think of at the moment. I love Aaron Sorkin's dialogue. I'm a real big fan of dialogue-heavy films. His Steve Jobs, screenplay I think is incredible. Actually, most of his movies I think are just like the dialogue is like music, and it's
so for me it's Social Network.
Yes, the Social Network is amazing too.
Oh man, this is hard. This is really, really hard. I'm gonna go. I know he hasn't. I think he has yet to write something without his brother, but I'm gonna go with Jonathan Nolan.
Nice. Oh, that's a great choice.
Because he's very good at. He approaches the story as like puzzles, so he's very good at putting the pieces together. To make a cohesive yet subversive story. So I'm gonna go with Jonathan Nolan.
That's cool. I don't know if he's done any movies without his brother, but he has done TV without his brother because he was behind that show Person of Interest, and he also is the showrunner, co-showrunner of Westworld.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So now it's director. So my next choice. This was a hard one. I wasn't sure who to choose, but I like this director, and I think he's got a very diverse filmography. He's not necessarily a director whose name I see, I'm like, oh, I gotta see it. But he's made some very solid films, and that's Sam Mendes, director of Road to Perdition and American Beauty, Skyfall, Revolutionary Road.
Come on, dude, you killing me. You killing me. Sam Mendes, bro. He made my favorite war film of all time,
1917. Yeah, that's right.
That movie. That's a phenomenal choice.
Thank you.
For director, this one is hard because there's so many to pick from. So to narrow it down is damn near impossible. Man, you had a great choice, man. I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. You know what? I'm gonna go with Francis Lawrence.
Oh, that's a really interesting choice.
And I picked Francis Lawrence because of Hunger Games: Catching Fire, which is the best Hunger Games movie. Argue with your mama. Um,
Probably agree with that.
yeah, the Catch a Fire is so well directed, and because one, it's well written and it's well directed. So like once they get to the actual Hunger Games, which is like right in the middle of the movie, maybe a little bit past the middle, but like he does such a fantastic job building up to that moment. It's a punch to the gut, and then the Hunger Games begin. It is such an incredible sequence. It was so well shot, so well composed, and my movie needs to have a moment like that where it's just a punch to the gut, and it doesn't let up. It just keeps going and it gets worse. I need that in my movie, so I'm gonna pick Francis Long. On to composer, last round.
I almost went with Thomas Newman, who's another great choice, I think.
1917. See, you gonna get Sam Mendes and Thomas Newman and Aaron Sorkin.
I'm gonna pick somebody else, and I'm still trying to figure out who that's going to be. I'm looking at like my movies to try to kind of remember some composers here. This is kind of a different choice, I suppose, but I like a few of his scores. He's not, I wouldn't say he's in my top 5 composers, but I'm gonna go with John Ottman, who did, Superman Returns. He also did Halloween H2O. He did some of it, I guess. I guess Marco Beltrami did a little bit of that movie too, but he did The Usual
Suspects.
Suspects.
What I thought you were gonna pick. I thought you were
Marco Beltrami. Yeah. So yeah, I'm with John Ottman. Interesting. I don't know why, but that's kind of that's who I'm gonna choose.
I think I'm gonna go with Ludwig Göransson.
Nice.
Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
He's very eclectic, and no two scores sound the same. And he's very good at the big bombastic scores, as well as quieter moments as well. So I think I'm gonna go with him.
That's awesome. Good choice.
At the end of the 5th round, we have Build Your Own Tearjerkers. Justin has Michael Shannon, Jessica Chastain, Aaron Sorkin, Sam Mendes, and John Ottman. As for me, I have Michael B. Jordan, Naomi Harris, Jonathan Nolan, Francis Lawrence, and Ludwig Göransson. I think it's safe to say that Justin won, because once he got to Aaron Sorkin, it was downhill from there.
Aaron Sorkin and then Sam Mendes. You're just like, all right.
He picked Aaron Sorkin and Sam Mendes back to back. So you can't compete with that. Solid choices, man. Solid choices.
Thank you. Well, you too, I think. So.